it from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Taylor. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
He'll hand it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Handoff running right. Make the tackle, but it's enough for 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard. But
it's caught. He's got room. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting him off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. signal for a time. That'll be their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
3rd and long, screen. Chris, if you and I know it's coming, the defense probably knows it's coming as well. And they do a great job here stopping this play, but they got to change up these play calls.
The Commodores will send their punt team onto the field. And this is an ugly shank. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And there's the handoff. Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores against the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, here on the field at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we are primed and ready to rock for the SEC Championship game. You might remember this game has gone into overtime. It has been thrilling in years past, and we expect nothing less today. The coaches, the fans, and the guys are ready to go down here on the field. I'll keep you posted on how things are going after the kick. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Trying to find room. It's Alexander. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I really love that scheme from the defense. The boundary corner, the short side corner. Look at him, eyes in the backfield. He's basically a support defender. And the line very rarely accounts for that in the run blocking scheme. He's free and he makes the play. That's a beautiful defense and designed great from that defensive coordinator.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And now a 3rd down in the opening drive of this championship game. Back to throw. It's Carter. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Taylor. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brings her in the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On the ground, it's Alexander. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Carter. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Empty set now, 5 wide. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it, making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Swan. Grabbed by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's looking deep here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The sure hands. It's Thomas. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's Mississippi State on top now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and that's a huge tackle for loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. catch. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Carter. Moves out of the pocket. That ball snagged for a completion. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
Commodores come to the line with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team.
Boy, I know they'd love to get into the end zone, but Chris, I think in this situation you take the points. There's a lot of game left, and you've got to cap this drive with points. You cannot go out there and fail on a 4th down and walk off the field. You give all the momentum to that opposition if you do that.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A huge defensive score.
That is a wild swing in this game, and now just an extra point away, Chris, from taking the lead. Defense is on the field just trying to get a stop, and here they are, a snap away from the lead.
PAT is good for a 10-9 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Swan. Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to... Here on 3rd down, you've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Chris, that's an excellent defensive series, and this coordinator on that side has got to be thrilled with the way that they're playing, both against the run and the pass. Their front 7.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this 4th down. It's 4th and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on 4th down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside. You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play, great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And he booms it through from 59 yards out.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Scanning the field. It's Swan. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here
he goes. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
Finds his man. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Wait, has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Commodores signal for time. That'll be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play. It's the fake spike and looking to throw. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Back to pass. It's Carter. Makes the grab. It's Young. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down and sets up now 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. The back's got it. Open field ahead. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense is still clicking.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
He's got it inside the 50. Loses the football. The scramble is on. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They call the draw play here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Commodores with 1st and 10 here. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. Oh, he's in the clear now. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Commodores come to the line to run the hurry up.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Carter bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. He hands it off from the gun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. On the run, it's Alexander. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Carter. But it's incomplete. A 4th